Well, I guess this is what happens when I'm late to the game a little bit, but I just finished Rise of the Golden Idol like 2 weeks ago, and there's already something new here. The Sins of the New Wells. Looks like they're planning a 4-part DLC series this time with a season pass and everything. Don't usually buy season passes, even if they promise future discounts of some small amount or something. My general approach is always to, like, only buy things if I'm about to play them right now, today, which is a great way of avoiding spending a lot of money, because it means I don't look at Steam sales and things like that. So, Roy, how you liking it here at the 9th? As exciting as your old district? Thankfully, no. There were some strange things going on there, Cliff. Detective Samson and Savea. Got one for you. Hope you didn't speak too soon. Detective Samson and Savea. Roy and Cliff, Samson and Savea. So this guy's named Roy, this guy's named Cliff, and the last names are Samson and Savea. Unspecified so far. An old friend returns in The Sins of New Wells, in which a new district means business as usual. I'm guessing the returning friend is going to be our guy from the distant past that's been warped into a new body and is roaming because he escaped the asylum in the tutorial, and then didn't get a ton of follow-up. He's just always been the guy. We just now know that he's the guy on the motorcycle on the title screen, and he was, like, technically present for the final case, and that he was outside, but I don't know if he actually did anything in it. Following orders. A deadly pursuit. Sup? Smoking, they're at a chicken place. Sci-fi music at this chicken place. Horrifying rail fall cliff over a city chicken place. I got here within a few minutes of the 911 call. The local cops arrived quickly too. Dispatch will have notified them at the same time they sent me out because the caller said the waitress had been attacked. So he came here to take care of anyone who was hurt. The police came here because there was a violent crime reported. So they would have been sent here. This is just... I think the brackets here indicate that these are the accounts that he's taking from each person. Or their story, or whatever. Their on the record statement. There you go. I was like, what the fuck is the word that people actually use? Sorry, detective, but no, I didn't get a good look at the car that damaged mine. Anyway, it's fine, please. I don't want to pursue it. That almost seems suspicious, like they're scared off of wanting to be involved. Very well. What was your order, by the way? What? Oh, a chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. Why? You sure you didn't ask for an extra sour sauce? Pretty sure, detective. Strange that only the foreigners were able to describe it, eh, Roy? There's a discrepancy where all the locals don't know what the thing looked like or what happened. I guess the car. Actually, Cliff, that part makes perfect sense to me. It's what happened on the rooftop I'm baffled by. That part may have to wait for another day. Now we have an arrow for going up top. Is this the foreigners? Yep. We saw the man in the red jacket speed away on his scooter. Yep, okay, so it's exactly who I think it is. Then the cook stormed out from the kitchen and cried, "Some bearded guy just stole the extra sour sauce." Straight after, all the young gentlemen left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger it was, a tiger with a lion's mane. Then we went back to our meals. A few minutes later, though, we heard distant thunder. Odd, given the fine weather. I love MU. They're just having a great time being here. So they have an extremely detailed account with a timeline. Multiple people descriptions, even a car. A tiger with a lion's mane. Painted like a tiger with a lion's mane. I understand painted like a tiger. Was it painted to like it had a lion's mane, or does it have a comical, like, fuzzy attachment of some sort. While my partner here interviewed the waitress, I searched the surrounding area. As soon as I found the body, I notified you guys in Homicide. We made sure no one left the diner from that point on to ensure we didn't have to deal with anyone trying to play vigilante. Vigilante. I don't like the extremely Christian-looking police helmets. Something's up with the iconography there. Let's see. We called for the ambulance right away after seeing what that brute on the scooter did to the poor waitress's arm. Very good. Now can you describe the car that was parked in lot 4 when all this was happening? Sorry, no. We, don't remember it, do we, Sweetums? You all just agree that you don't know what the car looked like? What's going on there? It looks like we're really just going away from the whole identifying everyone by name thing that they did for the entire first game and most of the second game, right up until the last couple cases where it suddenly went away. Because there does not appear to be a name thing here. I guess it frees you from having to deal with a bunch of these random extras that just aren't relevant to the case. Although part of the mystery was always that anyone could be relevant to the case. Whoa, and trying to unpack that. Menu meal deals, a burger royal meal, chicken royal meal, surprise meat wrap, chicken surprise wrap. Then you get barbecue, tomato, pesto, and cucumber sauces. Which one of those is the sour sauce? Let's see. All those cost $50, or half of whatever. Wraps cost $3, burgers cost $5. I was bringing out the order for lot 2 when all of a sudden some bearded freak whizzed up to me on a scooter, twisted my arm, and snatched the bag right out of my hand. Do you remember what the order was for? The order? It was a chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. Why? No matter. How about lot 4? What did they order? Two burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. I don't see what... Please describe the car from lot 4. I've seen so many cars today, I can't really remember. So lot 2, lot 4... Is it the parking... Oh yeah, parking lot. So instead of being a drive-thru, they park in specific spots and then they get their meals there. How do you get to the front spots if the back spots are currently full? Do they have you pull forward to the front lot? But then your number would change. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm at certain places, they say to leave the drive-thru and go park in certain spots in the parking lot, but those are all interchangeable in a row, whereas this one seems like it could cause problems for you. And to further obfuscate this mess, we don't know what lots 2 and 3 are, because it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. This seems like the logical place for 2, but the fact that they specifically have given us 1 and 4 and the other 2 are covered makes me think that we're supposed to be unsure which one's actually which right now. Goddamn. By seeking the advice of upstanding community members, like my new partner in the Heritage Project, we've been able to crack down on the criminals like the Andir gang. Sure, the Andirs are weaker, but their rivals have filled the void. Those thugs in white ties are everywhere now. Property values are up, and we are working to renew historical buildings. You mean gentrification is increasing the cost of living? Crime is down, the drug trade is down. Are you kidding? I see euphoric synthetic serotonin being dealt on every other street corner. It's a politician and a journalist. Important distinction between the two. Oh. So these are the orders in progress at the time? Would they still being worked on, though? Like, would they still be on the grill based on the orders that happened all the way back when the crime happened and everyone got called in? How long did it take for everyone to respond? Especially since the police had to come here and then separately call the detectives in, or Homicide in. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4 when all this occurred? Huh? Sorry, I don't remember. There must have not been anything remarkable about it. A tiger? Well, what about their order? Do you remember that? Sure, 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. What about lot 2's order? That one's easy. A chicken royal meal with tomato sauce. Okay. Oh. Only 2 and 4. Okay. A chicken royal meal with tomato sauce. I guess everything else normally gets a 0. So I don't have to specify lot 1 and 3's orders. Apparently. So I guess we'll find out what's wrong with this order, because it's probably not correct, because otherwise the answer is in 1 page. 2 burger royal, 2 chicken royal, meat surprise wrap. 2 burger royal, 2 chicken royal, meat surprise wrap. Then we'll find out that this is probably wrong. Less wrong than expected. Let's double check a chicken royal a chicken royal meal with tomato sauce. Chicken royal meal, tomato sauce, all right. Is a meal... Okay, the meal's included here, so I don't have to, like, figure out what is involved in a meal and include that. Barbecue, tomato, pesto, and cucumber. I guess cucumber's sour. It looks like he's left all these gross fingerprints everywhere. He's just terrible at washing his hands between things. So there's like handprints all over the bags, and it's on the safe. So what's up with the safe? It looks like these are the things that have the sauces in them. They're weirdly above his head. And this one's open. Although he's like either filling it with water or is just trying to rinse it off. Maybe green shit just got everywhere. It's on his hands, on the bags, on the knobs. It's on the safe. It's on the handle to the sink. So what's on the roof? Czars. Ah, that's a tiger with a lion's mane. As promised, I guess. I thought I was just gonna look at the roof. Is this the entire building? Is this a different building? Here's the fish people. Here's a fish guy eating some of those drugs that are going around now. That were set up in the previous case. Andier. Huh. That's an arm. There's a severed hand outside. This is a wild reveal. It's so separate from everything we were just looking at. There's a dead man here. Bower Youth Sports League. This man's not breathing. He's soaked from head to toe. A melee weapon. So he has what looks like a melee weapon, but either it like bends and is flexible like it's a flail, or it bent. It was like a solid bar that bent when it was used. What do you use it on? It's not his hand, because he has his hands. The tire's been shot. Is that the scooter from the title screen? It's green. Could this be one of his hands? The guy with the jacket. What's growing out of his arm? Has it been here for a while and is rotting, or is there something up with that guy? His bones look like they have like fungus growing out of them, and his blood vessels look like they're spreading like a root system, like an annihilation or something. Uh-huh. That's eerie. Are there fungus monsters? Something's up. So the water tower collapsed and the inside of its stuff is full of this stuff. I'm clicking up here, right? I don't think that's not a pipe, is it? This middle part's a pipe, but the other ones are just support beams. It's like this, the metal, I think. This is supposed to be solid metal and it's doing this. It's like, what does that mean? What's up with that? There's also stuff like that happening here. It might have less to do with some kind of crazy fungus virus thing, because now it's happening to the concrete, it's happening to the metal. It might be like a laser gun or some kind of special energy weapon that just does a really weird thing to the stuff it hits. It's leaving these like fibrous versions of stuff that it goes through while it cuts through everything in like these perfect circles. There might have just been a single shot, and the one shot might have taken out this door and accidentally one of the support beams of the water tower without knowing that it was there. Maybe because they're trying to open the door. And maybe it also took out this guy's hand and it fell out, and then it fell down off the roof. I don't know. Because whoever they are, they're gone. There's an extremely powerful weapon, and I guess that's the thunderous sound that they heard despite the weather. This might literally just be a random guy who got murdered by the water tower, suddenly dumping all of its contents directly onto him. But I don't think the water would bend his weapon. So maybe it is like a flaily thing they just happen to be carrying around, but we didn't necessarily use. Perhaps. I'm still missing 3 words in one location. Is it back down here? You. All today's money is in the cash register. Only the manager knows the code for the safe. I see. Final question. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4? Sorry, I'm no good with cars. They look the same to me. Interesting. I'm primed to think that mystical stuff's going on because it's Golden Idol, but if the Zars are just a local gang or family or whatever, and that's their symbol is the tiger with the lion's mane, I'm thinking that's why the foreigners are the only people that are naming it, because they don't know the local shit, whereas everybody else is like, oh, you do not identify that group. You do not ever say that they're the ones behind any crime, because then they'll come for you. And these people are random outsiders, so they wouldn't be involved in that. Understanding, and might even be shielded from the consequences if they just leave and are never identified. But people who live here probably all know not to say anything about it. Even he's like, yeah, we don't know, do we, dearie? And he's like nudging her, and she's like, nope. And that's why this guy doesn't want to pursue charges. He's like, no, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, so number 1, need to specify the orders of lot 2 and lot 4 and unpack that mess right now. Okay, snatch the bag right out of my hand. Lot 2, a chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. Tomato sauce. So they disagree on the sauce. 2 burger royale meals, 2 chicken royale meals, and a meat surprise wrap. 2 burger chicken, 1 meat. Can't remember the car. There could be barbecue sauce and tomato sauce, but it's probably more likely that the tomato sauce is just wrong? No, not clear. What is a surprise wrap? What makes it a surprise? I don't like the word surprise in my food. The extra sour sauce. Is it some kind of drug? It's not on the menu. Now we have the context of the menu. The cook stormed out of the kitchen and cried, "Some bearded guy just stole the extra sour sauce." Yep. The extra sour sauce must mean something else. And there's just stuff everywhere. Maybe it's their secret recipe. They're doing special ingredients to brainwash everybody, like in They Clone Tyrone. What was your order? A chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. I sure didn't ask for the extra sour sauce. Perfectly sure, detective. The extra sour sauce is an off-menu special order, so something's up with that stuff. Who is in lot 2? Is it you? A chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. It's a completely different order. Garlic sauce is also not on the menu? But people keep referencing sauces that aren't on the menu. But he said chicken royal meal, and lot 2 is supposed to be... Ah, yeah, there's the chicken royal meal. Tomato barbecue, pesto, and cucumber sauce. I don't think pesto... I'm like stupidly googling does yes, traditional pesto, particularly pesto a la Genovese or whatever, always contains garlic as one of its main ingredients. But no one would call it garlic sauce, right? Like, something's up with these, like, off the menu orders. But yeah, he must be lot 2, so I guess it's gonna be normal, like, left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, which makes sense if you're coming in from behind. The people in lot 4 tore through here, went forward, crashed in the back of his car, and they were in a tiger lion mane thing. I wonder how much the orders are relevant to the case? Versus if this guy's just like a quirky Twin Peaks detective and he's like, well, what about the sauce? I gotta find out what their orders were. I'm a funny man. I'm not getting any contradictions about their chicken royal versus other shit. Like, the protein, none of this seems to be contradicted. It always seems to match up. But there's 3 different opinions on what lot 2's order was. The chef says barbecue sauce. Or no, I think the waitress says barbecue sauce, the chef says tomato sauce, and then pesto and cucumber aren't even talked about. But the detective says sour sauce, and the driver says garlic sauce. Is cucumber, would you call cucumber sour sauce? extra sour? Maybe? Pesto's the garlic. I think they maybe want me to say it's the cucumber sauce because sour? No. I'm not getting this part of the case very well. Let's go to the events. Or work on that. I do have all the locations at least. Okay. So let's sort. A bearded man stole drugs and food as they were delivering to lot 2. Cash, drugs, hand, sauce. I don't think it's really sauce. I think it's an off-menu weird item. And a car that had been parked in lot blah. Blah blahs gave chase and blah the blahs blah. Lot 4. A number of gangsters. I think these people might have said how many people were in the car. All the young gentlemen left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger. I think we're supposed to identify them based on what they ordered, which is 5 meals. So I guess that's how we get the number of gangsters. Gave chase and shot the bearded man's scooter tire. The bearded man then ran up a fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. They've added the ability to have a plural after the word, so that you can't just deduce the word based on the grammar. Because the main campaign of this game, you could often tell what word it was based on what would fit the grammar, which was messy. I wonder if the translations work on that, some of that stuff. Somehow the blah blah water tower fell, killing one bystander? Or was that the gangster? I don't know if we had anything identifying them as being a member of the game besides having a weapon around, but people might just have weapons sometimes. Sports League. I don't know, is that an indicator that he was a member? It could be, it's a weird weapon. In the same way, the blah was, somehow the water tower fell, killing one blah blah. In the same way, the blah was blah. The door was opened? When the blah got blah, a fight broke out in which someone somehow blah lost an arm? Hand? There we go. When the blah got blah, a fight broke out in which somehow someone lost a blah. Got upstairs. Bearded man got upstairs. I guess the idea is that he shot through here, took out the water tower and the door. So this guy's probably a gangster and not a bystander. Because I think he intentionally took out the tower in order to try to stop them from chasing him. Then he went, blasted the door, ran downstairs, then got caught anyway. So it's when he got downstairs. Following orders, I just realized is the name of the scenario. You solved the scenario. A bearded man snatched a bag of food from a diner employee, but unbeknownst to him, the diner was controlled by a gang and the bag contained drugs. Some of the gang members chased the thief downstairs, but he managed to incapacitate 2 of them with an unusually destructive way. I never finished the fucking orders. What am I not getting here? Dude, the car's not around. Is it pesto and cucumber sauce? A chicken royal with garlic sauce. Which is not on the menu, which I guess is him getting caught in a lie. Because he's making up a sauce that isn't even on the menu. She got barbecue sauce. Tomato sauce. It's weird because I solved the level already, so I'm just like I'm not getting like the adventure game logic of what the game wants from me right now. Is it was there just not a sauce? Is that's okay? That's what they mean by the sauce not being any of those options, I guess. It was a chicken Marrow meal and drugs / extra sour sauce, because that's the keyword. But like I didn't know what they wanted me to say to confirm what I knew. I correctly understood the scenario. I just didn't know what the fuck to put on the screen. It feels a little messy. Mayor Meredith lashes out at cops. The new mayor of New Wells has blamed police for the city's growing drug problem and raised questions of possible corruption within the force. Moira Meredith made the remarks at a press conference yesterday, which she had called to discuss her ongoing heritage project. She said, "Drugs are flooding our city, and the fault lies solely with our police. At best, their leadership is incompetent and must change. At worst, we'll need a full-scale inquiry into possible corruption." A spokesman for New Wells Police's Narcotics Division said, "Our officers are doing the best that any department could do. Investigations are underway in all known high crime areas of the city. But so far, no major drug labs have been located. The investigation will continue as usual and the manufacturers will be found." The Moira Meredith is the politician to keep an eye on here. That seems like they're going to keep coming up. Oh. The blah gang headed by the blah blah was the 2 of the blah blah. Okay, and the blah blah by working on the blah blah. They blah 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 blah. And like usual, I can't do anything because I have like, at most, I have the blue word, and I'm not even gonna try to piece the sentence together from there.